Hello and welcome back, you lovely bunch, to a massive slice of gaming news today. We have got a lot to go through, so I will try and keep it as short and sweet as I possibly can for you guys. But yeah, there's been a lot going on, so we will get right to it. First off, guys, as per usual, if you do enjoy this video, obviously leave a like for me. If you haven't already subscribed, then obviously please feel free to do so and leave me a comment. As I say, there's a lot of news today, so I want to know your thoughts and your views and opinions as per usual, so do let me know. So as I say, we're going to jump straight into it. So much to get through. First off, we'll start with the little bits, and there's some sad news for Super Mario Maker 2. Sad news, and it kind of made me a little bit angry, if I'm being completely honest. They've Nintendo just revealed that there will be no online for Super Mario Maker 2, which I think is ridiculous. They said this game pretty much had everything in it. And now, not that. Local play, yes, that is still going to be available, but I mean, come on, you know, they really, I think with this and the online service, they really need to get with the times a little bit. It did annoy me when I read this, and I was just kind of like, oh God, you know, just when you think things are going so well, and then they throw that curveball in. But hey ho, what can you do? It's still going to be brilliant, and you know, I'm still going to be picking it up. But yeah, just a bit of a downer on that one. So some happier news. Let's get on to a little bit more happier news. So just a little one, just a little mention for Smash. If any of you are avid Smash players, there's a minor patch. It's version 3.1.0 coming up. It's very, very small. It's just sort of fighter adjustments, but that's going to be happening at some point this week. So it's nothing major, sadly. It's we're not getting any new characters. No one new is joining the battle, but hey ho, you know, it's news, so I thought I'd let you guys know. So the last little thing, and once again, it's quite a happy little note, this one, but it's in regards to the 3DS. Now we know it's on its way out. You know, it's had its heyday. It's been around for, I think, what is it now, 9-10 years, something like that. Incredible, the 3DS. It's done so well. I still play mine to this day, mainly with my daughter. It's mainly Sun and Moon, but we still play it and we still get a lot out of ours. But in regards to the 3DS, there is new firmware update that's coming out. Basically, they've stated that it's just an overall system stability and other minor adjustments. And they've just been made to enhance sort of the user experience. There's still, you know, yes, there's very little, but there's still there's a new Persona, you know, that's coming out on 3DS, and there's still lots of life there. You know, I know it's taken a back seat and it's fading into the distance, but it's had a fantastic run, and the fact that they're still putting that little bit of effort in just to keep things up to date and keep people happy that are still playing, I think that's brilliant. So yeah, thank you, Nintendo, for that. So the big news today, and this is the big one. Obviously, last night, this was the 28th of May, or the 29th of May if you're in England and you watched this at 2 a.m. in the morning like I did, like an idiot. It was an hour long. I'm so tired and I'm at work today, but hey ho. So yes, it was the Pokemon press conference. This was meant to be kind of like quite a professional press conference, but for me it just turned out to be something for the fans, just to appease fans before we get kind of the Sword and Shield news, which is going to be announced next week. We are having a 15-minute direct, as it were, on Sword and Shield, so that's going to go into more detail about that game, and that is landing on the 5th of June, so obviously I'll be covering that when that happens. But yeah, this this one, oh my god, I don't know what to make of it. It was very, very interesting, put it that way, and we'll go through it now. It's really my highlights of this. So they were saying about Detective Pikachu and how well that film did, and it did. To be fair, for a video game to movie sort of installment, it did really well. I loved it. I enjoyed it. But they then went on to mention that with Detective Pikachu, they referred to the game Detective Pikachu and how that left on a cliffhanger, which yes, it did. And they are developing a conclusion to Detective Pikachu. Now, it is based on the movie, but it is going to be a new game that is coming to the Switch. So that was exciting. That was a good little starter, I thought. So yeah, good little link from the movie into the game. So we'll be finding out more about that obviously in the upcoming months, see what that's about. Moving on from that, we went into the more kind of Well, I don't know. We'll see what you think. I mean, this is okay. The next thing that they highlighted or went into was Pokemon Home, which I think is awesome. I can't wait to see more about this. This is going to be coming in 2020. It's very much sort of a cloud-based service where you can sort of trade with other players. It's kind of like a huge version of Pokemon Bank, which they had on the 3DS. And speaking of that, the Pokemon Bank is also part of Pokemon Home, as is the Let's Go, as is, by the looks of it, Pokemon Sword and Shield. So basically anything that's Pokemon is all going to be on this cloud-based service, so people can connect, we can trade, and that's brilliant. You know, that is the Pokemon world, isn't it, that we've all wanted. So that looks awesome, and I really cannot wait to learn more about that. That was it pretty much. We didn't really reveal, or they didn't reveal much more, but yeah, just sounds like an awesome little service. So I was like, oh, brilliant, okay, moving on, what's next? Well, go, if you haven't checked the conference out, go and have a little look. If you've got an hour, go and have a look. But Pokemon Sleep, guys and girls. Now, Pokemon Sleep, basically, you have a little piece of hardware, similar to like the Pokeball that you get with Let's Go, if you get the limited edition version. Now, this is called a Pokemon Go Plus. Brilliant name. As always, Nintendo, brilliant little name for that. And basically, it's got an embedded accelerometer, I think it is, and basically it tracks your sleep quality, and then it sends it to your phone. Now, how this enhances your gameplay of any Pokemon game, or your Pokemon, or you, apart from measuring your sleep patterns, I have no idea. I don't think anyone has any idea. It was really brief. The actual little trailer that they did for Pokemon Sleep was about 5 seconds long, and I don't know. I mean, if you want everything Nintendo and you're a collector, then you're going to get it, aren't you? But maybe it might blow our minds. They might come out with it and be like, oh, but it does this and it does that, and great, you know. And I think if you've got kids that play Pokemon, it might be quite handy, because you can see if it's affecting their sleep patterns, if it makes them go nuts or not. But I don't know, I was just like, oh my god, what the hell is this? But that's the big one for me. That's the one I really wanted to know your thoughts on and your opinions, because well, go and have a look. Anyway, go and have a look. Moving on from that, and another one which I was really excited about as well was Pokemon Masters, which looks brilliant. It's a new project. It's mobile based, so it's going to be available on Android and iOS. This is coming later this year, actually, 2019, and it's going to feature all past and present trainers from the mainline RPG and also the anime series as well. They didn't really reveal too much about it. We saw once again a very short little trailer, just to sort of show a few bits and pieces, and from what I could make out, it looks like there are sort of 3-on-3 battles, but there was everyone there. You know, you had some of my favourites from the Indigo League. You know, you had Brock and Misty, and look great, look really, really good fun. And I think it's just another jump for them, isn't it? You know, they got another game going on to mobile, which is brilliant. So not only can we play Pokemon at home, we can play it when we're out and about on our Switch. We can play it on our mobile. You know, we can now use the Home, you know, the Pokemon Home device, and we can trade with people all over the world. It's incredible. You know, they're taking over. And all in all, I think the press conference was brilliant. I do think it was really, really good. But it had its highs and it had its lows, and it was a very much mixed bag. I expect a lot of people that were there that were looking for kind of the more business content possibly didn't get what they wanted from this. But hey, you know, for us fans, I think it was nice. It was nice to have that, and it's just more information. I mean, it's coming in its droves now. There's so much information and gossip and stuff leading up to E3 with Nintendo and with everyone else as well. So I'm obviously going to be covering it as best I can, and as I say, next week I will be doing a video on the actual direct that we'll be getting for Sword and Shield, so stay tuned for that one. But that is it for today, guys. So I hope I haven't rushed things too much. I hope you managed to actually take in some of this information. I know there's been quite a lot. And yeah, as always, you know, leave your thoughts, let me know. I really want to know what you guys think. And as always, whatever it is that you are doing today, guys and girls, have a wonderful time. Love to you all. Take care. Bye bye.